Water. Water. No, sit here. Sit here on the bed. I keep it, baby. You don't want to watch that? What do you want to watch? Okay. Well, they make their bear feel better.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Bay State in Massachusetts. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne.
Whoa.
And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Going up top. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And the Patriots ready to kick it away. Back deep, Anthony Gould. This brought in out past the 20. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On 4th down, here's Logan Cook to punt. This is away, and it's a very good kick. Angle toward the sideline. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Got a man. That's Rashee Rice. Third and a yard. They'll try and run for the first with ETN.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
They'll go back to ETN on 1st down. Second and 7. Back to throw. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. He's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's first and goal. They'll run it here with ETN.
Tackle is good.
A short game, down to the 7. Second and goal. Again, they give it to ETN. He is in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Patriots. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Patriots will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Anthony Gould now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. And he'll get about 4 to the 29. Here comes 3rd and 6. They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow,
Oh, wait.
he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he'd be... down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. On the give, it's ETN. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's ETN. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Let's go now. 19 tight. 19 tight.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
McManus's kick is good. And the Pats will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball?
Thank you.
They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense takes the field.
Hey. Is Mom here?
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. It'll be taken
Mommy's
down
coming.
rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Mommy's coming, okay. Thanks, Mommy, okay. Mommy's coming, okay, baby.
They face 2nd down and 7. Now give on the ground. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Third down and 9. Throwing now from the gun. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll run. Oh, a loose football. But he'll gather it back in.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. And it'll lead to a second down.
Okay, ready? Ready?
They'll throw out of the gun. And try as he might, he will not get back to that line of scrimmage. They will force him out for a loss.
Mike, these are the plays that on the stat sheet, the offensive lineman look at the quarterback a little sideways. He has a chance to just throw that ball out of bounds, but instead, he takes it out of bounds himself, and that goes on the stat sheet as a sack.
Third and long.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Sack. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll send their tight end left. On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often. And it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for three, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. The tight end Kincaid in motion. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
On second and 10, they'll try to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
It is third and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. A hit, and he has lost the football. One of the Patriots has it.
TJ Watt. You are ridiculous, bro. That is ridiculous, TJ.
He lost the ball once. This time it is not only fumbled, but returned for a touchdown on the defense.
Yeah, now you're starting to sense a little bit of a trend here, Mike. I mean, twice he's put the ball on the ground. This time leads directly to a defensive touchdown. He has to do a better job. Keep 2 hands on the ball. Ball security in the pocket. They work on it every single day in quarterback drills. It's gotten away from them today. This is something that defenses are going to continue to attack.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. to the air now on first
Ah,
and 10.
good one.
That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out.
Bro, I don't know why
And the defense has it. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. Downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet, but then he failed to not only protect himself, but mostly protect the ball. Defense is able to put a hit on him, jar the ball loose, and now they'll take over.
That one to
bro,
the
his
sideline,
tackles
and
get through
incomplete,
every
and a penalty
time.
flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
Ready. Buffalo 18. Go. 18, Pioneer.
Slot man in motion left.
Oh.
Chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
What can they do here? This is third and forever.
Let's go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Toward the boundary. Rice bringing it in. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well.
Chuck E. Cheese.
First, it'll bring up fourth down.
They were able to connect on the comeback, but I don't think it was really well executed. This is a deeper route. This receiver's got to push his depth before his break a little bit more downfield. They'll take the completion, but they were hoping to get a little bit more with that one.
A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Now he'll run.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Talk things over before third down. complete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Rolling right. It's taken in. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
New England going to take their second timeout. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the second quarter.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
He's got that complete to Knox. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. That interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Just got thrown away.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They don't want to repeat of first down.
No.
So they'll keep it on the ground now. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go now.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get close to the marker. A nice run, probably a yard short of that first down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have enough there for the first down. Take it up to the 43-yard line.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down. He's got his man. That's Kincaid.
Come on, Sting.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
the gun. Here's a run up the gut. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Just take what the defense is giving you. You can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short.
Oh, he's throwing it right to me.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
He'll look to throw.
Ah, come on.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Buffalo.
We were talking
go on a
during
flat
the break,
route?
Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the
Did I get this
touchdown here,
way?
and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think?
Wow.
Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
The kick is good. Makes the score Patriots 20, Bills 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They motion the slot man left. Back to throw here to begin the drop. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
He's going to air this one out. He's got it! And he will score! Touchdown, New England. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
79 Bronco. Come 19. Come 19.
Tight end motioning left.
Check out.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Kincaid. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
The score, Patriots 26, Bills 7.
Hold them ready. Track 60. Here we go. Set. Go.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Going for it all.
Oh, he didn't even go for the ball. Are you kidding me?
He's in.
Get him out of
Cole.
here.
Touchdown, Bills. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Why did he go
Now
for the
Bass
ball?
to tack on the extra point.
Probably wasn't close enough. Oh, good job.
He gets it to go, and the Bills
Ah,
are able
you
to
wanna
cut
get rid
into
of
the
it.
deficit.
Bills 14.
Oh, man, it's bad defense.
Both teams
bro.
ready to go once more as the
That
kick's
was a
away.
good ball, though. He threw it to the right.
Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play.
19 tight. 19
2nd
tight.
and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Maverick. 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Slot man in motion left. Back to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Set. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Warriors 70.
They motion the slot man left. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. He's going to
Golly, got me.
for the home run ball.
He
You do a
got
great
me.
job all game long. You build
He
up
got
a lead
me.
here
Good job.
late in the 4th quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your
'Cause this
opponent,
dude is
who a minute
pressuring
ago
me.
thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
Come back to that later. All right.
Here's 1st and 10.
Shot 60. Shot 60.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense. And primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level.
Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. The pick six for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick six. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Thank you, Jay.
He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. He's got his man, complete to Dell. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part
That's
of the
how I come
game
here in
for
the
any
fourth quarter,
defense.
huh?
You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And the big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Now they'll set up to throw. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
Third and long. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Throwing now on 3rd and long. The pass rush gets home and he goes down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense. They're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
17-yard line.
19 tight.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And the Patriots are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll throw out of the gun. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Another one from the 5, second down and goal. Up the middle, here's Etienne. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Third and goal.
I'll get the ball.
They'll try and run with Etienne. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Patriots. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 10. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. They'll come up here, first and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Third and 5. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. No easy completions. And
the pressure, too much, and he goes down. That's Greg Russo in there for the sack.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 46-yard line.
Let's go now. 18 Rock, 18 Red. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they get 26 seconds to go in the football game. Slot receiver headed right. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now it's McManus for the point after. He's got it. And the Pats add on to their already sizable lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Gould on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Back to the air once more on second down. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On third down, they'll try to get it on the ground. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for the Patriots. They get the victory away from home in the division. This is so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Patriots winners at home as we say so long from Foxborough.
You're the queen, though.